Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio, and we're continuing our game of Planescape Torment.
I'm gone.
Before going away, I'm gonna go back here. Because now we have to go back to Farah. No, this is not a place.
All right.
Since we won't be coming back here anyway, and I remember seeing the Silent
Done.
King, or maybe I killed everybody here. What if? I'm just gonna go talk to the named character.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yo, Eric. How's it going? Discover the weakness in the Silent King for the mini album, which I won't do. I don't think I will do. Remove Requin's curse. Okay. So the quest with the nameless zombie is done. I thought it wasn't done. I can't even ask any question now. This guy. Yeah, these I should just sell. I have to sell them one at a time? No.
All
There you go,
right.
$100. What they do? Oh, doesn't seem like that. It seems like that's it. We're gone. Oops.
All right.
And here, this is all done.
Done.
Yes. Show it to him. Alright, I don't have it. Come back in. We have the MacGuffin.
I'm gone.
Ah, corpse. Farah turns as you approach, his crutch clacking on the cobbles of the court. He licks his lips and smiles expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked for? The bronze sphere? Here it is. Whoa! Farah's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles, a corpse. Such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely you have. Farad studies his reflection in the sphere, and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked, Farad. Now I want some answers. Farad doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes. Ask your questions. Farad turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Farad studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I am about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears it'll take offense. Farad smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. Oh, I still need to confront this guy with the "do not trust the skull" that's probably written behind me. Tell me, Farad, I'm losing patience. Vow, you have my word that I stay my hand, but I need to know what you know. I'll stay my hand. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke, corpse. In all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger. Yet, hear me out. Yes, you're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Farad squints at you. Some time ago you came to me, like you are now, but not just strolled right into Illwind Court and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you. An audience, Farad chuckles, like whispering sand. Like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge in his voice. You knew the right thing to say, you did. Oh yes, you spoke the chant like a governor. Born and true, and I listened. But you were royalty, at least a man of position, once. Were you not? Once, Farad hisses. Once. Titles, only words, nothing in the end. He lapses into silence. Then tisks. Then tisks. Knew that too, my history. I think you did. What did I want from you? Farad gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Farad, great collector king, you says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. Farad wags his crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing. You said, Lord Farad, I asked for courtesy. Your collectors roam through the Hive. If they should find my body, I want it safe. That is all I ask. Farad shrugs. A simple boon. I see. And is that all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Farad speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something that happened in the past, involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So you granted me my boon just like that. There's nothing to be gained from it. For you. Why did you even agree to do it? Farad falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises. And promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Aye, Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood on the eye walls to die, I had enough reason to promise you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me. Farad calms himself, though his face is still flushed. Still flushed. I agree. I agreed. I'm sorry about your people, Farad. That wasn't me. But if I can make up for the loss to you, I will. I'm sorry about your people, Farad, for what that's worth. Go on, what else? Let's try to make up for it. No matter. Them bodies serve me well enough. The Dusties pay the same for fresh debtors as for old. Was that the only reason you agreed to my request? You knew things about me, things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath sigil, and you put a name and picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me. Yet you did. The planes turn in strange ways. And that's all you know? All I know? Nay, it's all I know about you, corpse. Fine, next question. What did you take off my body after I died? Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits in a grin. Then I wasn't the one that found your body. Who did? Farrad's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter? Who?
Updated my journal.
My darling girl, Anna. She found you, dead as deader can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her dad's place to say. Don't lie to me, Farad. You're a merchant, and you always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Farad folds his withered hands over his crotch, almost protectively. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most like there was nothing. Farad, my patience is at an end. There will be nothing left of you or this village if you don't hand over the tribute. Bluff. My patience is a tribute. Truth. My patience is that if you don't hand over what was stolen from me, I will see to it the dustmen know where to find you. I kind of already did that, though. Taps his fingers against his crotch slowly. Well, 1000 XP. Where has the decency of man gone? Farad grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I'm doing for you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Farad parting with anything. It'd be the dead book for me, if anyone heard. Wait, here, move not a yard, I shall return. I wonder where he's going.
Updated my journal.
After a long while, Farad returns, his crotch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands he holds a number of items, which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this and accept the blessing that I have been remembered. A few hundred coppers, a scrap of paper bandages, and a ring? Very well. Not what was it who found me again? My darling girl Anna, she found you. All right. Where's Anna? She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask if you were really in the dead book when she found you out or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness. Anna, stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest. She's here.
Oh, what now?
You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that looks as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and an orange shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicked. We know this. I met you in the hive outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. What's this about then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scared dog, so I'm not. Get one of your old gullies to do it. Anna rolls of my eye. I have not taught you to respect the dead. Have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile warns across Farad's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you find him. Where ye on about? He's not a deader. Ah yes, my mistake, Farad nods, then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake, for this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstone with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So, Anna glances at you and then shrugs. You shouldn't be playing the deader on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arm, he will. Maybe you could have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there. Oh, I'm sure she checked. Oh, maybe ye should have been more careful, and maybe ye wouldn't have been lying face down in stone still in the alley. Cobbles like a deader, maybe I should show you, filthy corpse. Audio book stream today, which I like. Maybe I should show you your filthy corpse pirate hide what it's like to be lying near dead in an alleyway. Enough of this. Where did you find my body? Show him where you find his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If ye happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Shh. Anna sneers at Farad and throws a glance at you. Come on then, and keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of ye. Actually, I'm not done exploring the buried village yet. Let's head to the site. Very well, let's head there now. We're done here. Will we get teleported? Let's head there now. What? Anna points at the door in front of you. Through there's where we want to be. Let's head on in. What? Oh, we can open this now.
All right.
Oh, this was the locked door, actually. I put lock there. I don't know why, but this was the locked door. But now it's open, I guess. Well, she's gonna unlock it. She's our thief. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texture effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Shit, oh, that sounds a bit high. Are you sure this is the door? Examine the door. The door has been painted. Are you sure this is the door? It's been smeared with balmy paints from the starved dogs. It's a real door until you look at it. Then it turns into a painting. How'd they do that? There's stranger things in this plane. She suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So this door, I just don't look at it and then open it? That's the dark of it. If chant be true. Alright, I'll do what you say. You just... Howl on. Howl on. Anna stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old stutter crutch says. What's behind this door? What's behind this door that's so dangerous? I don't think you need to worry for my sake. Let me go grab some weapons. What's behind the door? Chaos Man. Bar me as they come, barking wild into the day and night, ready to either paint you with colors or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are. If they're so dangerous, then why did you get through? I don't think you need to worry. I crept in nice and quiet like. Can't paint ye or kill ye when they can't see ye. She looks you up and down with her frown. Doubt I can pull that twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do. Just stay behind me. Let me open the door. Let's get re-equipped and come back. And let's look at her. So, AC4, which is kind of shit. She's a thief with 18 dex, that's cool. 16 constitution, okay. But the fighter thief. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, you look like a chaotic neutral. You have a chaotic... Oh, my alignment is lawful good now? Okay. Interesting. Lawful good. It was neutral good for a while. I thought I did enough. Okay, I can pump up the crazy a little bit. So yeah, and her inventory is nothing, but I have a bunch of stuff I can give her, like these things here. Maybe you can use this. No, she can't use this. So enchanted and a sponge dagger, 1/4. That's it. 1/4 plus 1 enchanted. 2/8 plus 2 armor class. That's really great. Boom. No need for anything else. This is plus 10% skill bonus. Stealth kills bonus. Go here. What's this? Plus 5% open lock. 8 armor class. Talking about armor class, I think I'm gonna take this and give it to her. Or this one. -2 is really nice. And I'm stuck with this. It's cursed, but it's okay. It's okay. One isn't the best, but it's still pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, I can finally give some stuff to her. We still have 2 more spaces. You can have up to 6 characters, but it takes so long until you get so many characters. If you even do it. It's really easy to do this game with less than or 4. These are the 4 characters. I think every other character is optional. Well, I guess he was optional. Yeah, Dakon's totally optional. But she's thrown at you. I would have to tell her to go away. And you start with Mort. I don't know what this is. Let's identify the ring. +3 save versus poison. Poison. 9? Or is it 9 minus 2? Or let's say 9. 11, 13. Is lower better? Let's put it on our character. Whatever. I can sell this. Tomb key 4. Oh, I don't have the other keys, so I lost the other keys, but I still have this one. And yeah, before going in there, it's not about getting stuff, it's more about... I could check tattoos. I already have 2 tattoos. Can you get tattoos? Yeah. Okay. Protection from chaotic creatures.
All right.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze if we stay here, we will.
Anna, what's wrong? Are you daft? Are you so bigger to dance in the lady's shadow? You'll bend the words with this one? Let's give this place a laugh before we get bent in the dead book. What's the problem? It's fail. Let's be away. What's the problem? He's a Dabus. Who's not a Dabus? Anna's voice drops to a whisper and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. Now tell me what's wrong. There's a Dabus who angered her. It said he's a Dabus who isn't a Dabus. The time is close when the lady's gaze will fall on him. So it will. Her, what you mean, the Lady of Pain? Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Dabus worker for the lady, and she protects them, except Fel. Let's be away. I'd like to speak to Fel first. Please, nay, nay. No good will come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel could draw the lady's gaze. Be quiet. Nothing will happen. Now I'm going to speak to Fel, and I want you to be silent. Promise. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. I promise. I just want to speak to him for a moment. Like to silence her crying. Let's promise her everything's gonna be fine. Oh, this makes me more... I keep promising that and I mean, I don't care if I break them. I will be less loyal, but that makes me more loyal. But yeah, let's promise whatever. For a moment, Anna just looks at you. Then something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she stills herself. I don't know why. Go on then, talk to him. I don't care. The Dabus, okay. Can you translate for me? I can. Will you? Nah. Okay, that's cool. Did you do the tattoos on the dismembered arm I found? Phil examines it for a moment, tracing the patterns with his finger, and then looks up, and a series of ribboos form, hazy at first, then come sharply into focus. The arm is yours, the tattoo are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others. What 4 others? They speak of 4. Shall I tell you their hearts? Yes.
Updated my journal.
One unloved who loves one who does not love. One who does not see what others see and sees what others do not. One who does not see what others see and sees what others not. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links, and they merge into a chain. The chain bends until there's a symbol you feel you recognize. That symbol, what is it? The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fel nods at your left arm at your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers, even when the mind has forgotten. And so you wear the rune always. You mentioned that there was other tattoo on the arm. What others? Examine the arm again, tracing. As he does, they each appear as a symbol above his head. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. I would like to see what these tattoos are. Can I see what these tattoos, have to share? Tattoo of the art. super fucking expensive, but more spells and 1 more intelligence. 3,000. I might buy it. Protection from evil.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
VB, thank you for the follow. Old Undead. Limited number of views. Tattoo of Anna. Only for thieves. Tattoo of the skull. Enforce the bond between me and the skull. -1 wisdom. No. Tattoo of darkness. Thieves only. Grants experience points when invoked. Increases regeneration rate when worn. Huh. If you choose to tap into the tattoo's power, some of the memories of hiding beneath Tigil will return to you, giving you the benefit of previous incarnation experience. This one? No. This one. That's interesting. Grants experience points when invoked. The resistance to cold and a bonus to your armor class will remain. I can only do this one, but even after that is invoked, the resistance to cold. Okay, so you invoke the tattoo, but you still get this. You still get the -1 to charisma though. But you get probably stories, and this will give me experience, but also just knowledge. Tattoo of Revelation, +2 intelligence. I think I'm gonna spend all my money on this one. +1 intelligence, plus I can memorize more spells. It's always good, I have the money, and I don't think I'm gonna spend my money on anything else. So we'll have to say bye-bye to one of these two. +1 armor class. Yeah, let's do that and give the armor class to her. Yes, more brains. Brains. Right now, it seems that we need more identify. There's a lot of stuff in our inventory that we need to identify. Power of 1 is like a better strength that lasts less longer. Severing throw negates, which I really don't like. If anybody touches it, nobody's gonna touch it. Okay, this is... It's just a better... what about this? A mystical giant battle axe. Do I become... use... because I don't have the skill. Usually when you summon an axe, it must be the case. You are automatically able to wield it like you have the skills. But Ball of Lightning is really good. Your nearest foe. Foes. This is shit. I don't like this at all. What about this? Any single target, a stream of small meteors rain down, strike the target and surrounding area. 1-2 points of blunt damage and 1-4 point of fire damage per level. Anyone within 3 feet takes 1 point of fire damage as well. Yeah, let's do this and this. I still need to fill this out. Okay, good stuff.
All right.
We're gonna go sleep. Smoldering corpse bar. I think I can delete this. Do we have still the decanter? Yeah. I don't think it's right now, but I have to check with the Ignis. Oh, let's talk to Anna.
Aye. What is it you want then?
So where's the place where you find my body? The spot where I found your body lies behind the painted door in the high red light district. The door is on the northern street, north and east of the smoldering corpse bar. Strange place, how? Some Burks with less courage than names says it's all haunted. It is. It's wash. Sometimes the wind blows through the alley and makes weird sighing noises, but then that don't mean there's specters and us and the like. I see. Didn't I meet you in the high before you found Farad? Aye. When I asked about Farad, you told me it was south and west of the mortuary. When it wasn't. When it wasn't. I did. And you have done the same if you scared wreck came to you asking where you could find your dad. You found him anyway, so I don't want to hear you caring about it. What were you doing by the mortuary? It's my territory. Did you find anything on my body? And looks at you warily. Mayhap I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right. It is. The other bits are in Farad's key. I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? Well, you had some fist irons, you did, and a little bit of jink, but I left that on the dusties so they think I was a wee bit honest. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her finger into her arm bracers and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth thrice more than the jink on the irons it was. Too bad it's too ugly to wear. I'd like that ring back now. I can't even say keep it. It must be important. I just got it. She studies the ring. With a sneer she flicks it. I don't want the ugly thing anyway. I didn't. Fine. Now when you mentioned some stuff from body had gone to... What did you mean? Farah takes a bit of each corpse he finds. He does. It's his right, being lord of the village. Off of every corpse you find? That's a lot of corpses. Oh, do I hear tell, old Stuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up Kip in that filthy, drafty hall. It is. Nothing but stinking shadows. Really, that's where he puts the tribes the tributes he gets? Aye, now what are you on about? No, I've no cause to do such a thing. Farah's done me no harm. Planning to bob him? I've told her running around to get a sphere to him and get him. I'm tempted. I'm warning you against such a thing, I am. Farrell can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as hell, fiend spit when he gets worked up. And he loves his keepsakes, he does. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his, though. Aye, that's true, but only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame. though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. So that crutch of his could be a portal key? Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods. Aye, there's a thought. I wouldn't know how you'd use it. Maybe you still need to have it. Maybe you just need to have it. We'll find out. When Farad went to return the tribute he took from my body, vanished for a while, then came back. But he never left Illwind Court. Do you know where he went? Oh, Old Stutter Crush has a stash pit somewhere. Okay, yeah, that's what we just talked about. Let's lie to her. I want to be more chaotic. Tell me a bit more about Farad. I didn't think you and him looked much alike anyway. What do you mean by that? I mean, it's hard to see any resemblance between that ugly, stooped, greedy, smelly gutter troll and you. I meant that he doesn't look much like a tiefling. I meant you don't look much like a human. I meant you don't look much like each other. Never mind. He doesn't look like a tiefling. He doesn't. If you knew one thing about tieflings other than what you heard from any Afghan ever in the street, you'd have the sense to know that none of us tiefling look alike. Jig, no hope for you. That's for dead sure. I didn't mean that as an insult. You both look so different. I mean, Farad's so Farad and you're not. Oh, now, what could have tipped you off to that? My hair? My skin? I can't think of anything else. Anna slaps herself slightly on the forehead. Oh, maybe it was the tail. Oh, aye, that might have been it. I mean, it's hard to see any resemblance between that ugly, stooped, greedy, smelly gutter troll and you. Let's go with this. Oh, is that so? And how do you see it then? Uh-oh, we have to say the truth again. I mean, have you ever looked at yourself? Aside from the way you carry yourself, you're confident, sensible, and graceful. And that doesn't even take into account your obvious good looks. You have that rich, fire-red hair, those sharp green eyes, and that striking profile. Lie. The same thing. Oh, the best and the cheap. Oh, shit! Oh, wow, that guy got it all. The best and the cheapest views at the same time. I owed if I was interested in his thing. I mean, look at yourself. You're at least twice the greedy corpse pirate that Farad could be. And you have that strange hive smell about you that makes my eyes tear up. And you have that filthy rat-like tail sprouting from your backside. I think she will enjoy this if I say this. Let's just lie to her and say this. So that's all I meant. She doesn't even blink. Are you listening to me? Anna suddenly leans in and she bites you sharply on the neck, giving a soft hiss. Rather than pulling back, she presses closely into you and whispers into your ear. Do you fancy your chances? Your tail begins to lash slowly back and forth, but the rhythm is more hypnotic than angry. Uh-oh. You can feel Anna's heart beating fast in her chest, and the color rising into her cheeks. You suddenly become conscious of the fact that Anna's skin is smooth, soft. I want to tell you something, and you can't poke fun at me.
Show me your dick. Come on, show me your dick.
Whoa, do you know I like the way you smell? Oh shit, oh aye, it drives me barmier than a chaos man, it does. She sniffs up the side of your cheek, and she gives a low, eager hiss. I see the way you look at me, and I like it. You've got hungry eyes, you do. It makes me afire. I want to bite you, soft like around the neck. She teases the side of your neck with her teeth, never breaking skin, and with every whisper, you can feel her breath along your ear. Her end slides up around the back of your neck and tightens. You can feel her nails digging into your skin. I want to drag my nails along the back of your neck and force you to kiss me. Mort, I'd just like to interject here and point out that I'm not going to say anything to spoil the mood, Chief. I'll just float here and watch. Don't mind me, just sitting here, floating and watching. That's me. Do you know I can smell you from 50 paces? That smell of formaldehyde pouring off you like in one of them dusty shamblers. Maybe if you clean yourself up some, you'd be a right prize. Her eyes flash. I'd make passion with you so hard you'd be knocked off the spire. She steps back, her tail flicking lightly against your leg, then gives you a hard stare. So, do you fancy me? Grab her, bite her back. Let's go. Whatever, let's go. You grab Anna, and before she can squirm free, you bite her lightly on the neck. As your teeth touches the skin, Anna hisses loudly, clawing like a cat, and tears away from you. I was only teasing you, you scared vampire. Leave off! Despite her protestation, however, her face is flushed, and she's breathing heavily. And watching your mitts next time she crosses her arms, you're making me red. Lie, what's the problem? Biting is a customary greetings where I'm from. You bite me, I bite you. If you don't like it, then don't do it. Look, enough of this. Let's just lie again to her. Alright, I believes you. You just keep your mitts off me, you hear?
Bullshit.
Hey, Kill Sigil. Questions. Anna, can you train me in thieving skills? Oh no. No. That's it. We're done. We're done with this. Yeah, we're just gonna go sleep in here.
Endure.
What about your
In
spells?
enduring, grow strong.
That's it. Okay. Save the game. Rest. Let's... Oh, +1 armor class. Ring of the Traveler. I'm filled up with rings. This guy's stuck at 2. He can't get any more than any better than that. Let's use these teeth again.
Hey, come on.
Bow strength. Should be on you. What even are these? I thought I had some more of these knotted thing. Eh. I needed this to come back. I probably don't need it anymore. I had this on me. Beware shadows, beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness, only shadows. Probably don't need this anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go drop some items. This is so heavy, you should have it. I guess identify these two things. Permanent +1 constitution, usable only by lawful good. Ha! Well, I'm happy to be lawful good right now. And I guess I'm still lawful good. So we got this. +1 constitution, I'll take that. I could have given it to somebody else, I guess. We have no lawful good characters right now anyway. I don't know if you... I don't even know if there is a lawful good character companion. He's lawful neutral. He's chaotic good. And she's chaotic neutral. Okay, so I rested, and I don't need to rest again. Oh, I need to identify this also. Cloud kill. Just give it to her then. Fuck it. She's not a good... I don't think she's an amazing fighter. We'll see. Level 4. 17 tackle. 1 attack. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Not great. Luck bonus. Weapon proficiency fists. Okay, but her daggers work. They work as fists.
Aye?
I think. Punch daggers. Proficiency fists. Put that there, whatever. Even though it's just less good, I should just sell it. Yeah, this one is definitely better. Should sell this. I'm gonna get rid of it.
All right.
My stash is here. Oh, Emmerich, I can go back to Emmerich.
All right.
Ah, the knife. Shit. The knife, I forgot about this knife. So, yeah. This, what about this? My intestines. Rag and note. Fuck it, we don't need this. Let's keep this. I guess there's some items here I don't want to get rid of. So this goes here. This wards against shadows. Hold shadow creatures temporarily. Embalming Miner. Unusable by Nimbus or Mort. Oh, you had some. What? I can only have 3 of them. This thing is using a lot of space. And it's only usable by me or Mort, I guess, yeah. And I only have 1, I should just use it. This I have to sell, there's a quest related to this.
I hear your words, son. I will hear your path is mine.
Let's fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck this. Let's keep the axe just in case we get a character that can use that axe. I'd be very surprised. He'll come with his own great weapon.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Hands note. I don't think I need this anymore. Cobblestone. So we go skull. Probably related to some quest or whatever. We don't need it now. Enchanted hammer. Let's keep it just for fun. Why am I keeping this skull here? Because he's a skull, he needs a skull. It's ironic. Yeah, let's go with this. It's fine.
Done.
Don't jerk me off!
I'm gone.
Yo, truly notorious, how's it going? I will not jerk you off, promise. Emmerich.
All right.
Questions. I found Suego. I found him in the catacombs beneath Sigil. He died there. Oh, I have his... Do I have his skull or I left it and... He discovered a group of undead guardians who were protecting the catacombs. He was trying to convince them to join True Death. He was infected with lycanthropy, which drove him into the catacombs. His mind was no longer his own, and his dustman beliefs were lost. Very well, you found him. You have done all the tasks that I've asked for you. I will make you a dustman and initiate of the Fifth Circle. You still wish to become Mender? Remember? Yeah. Your initiation requires a promise. A promise. You must promise to serve the dustman. You must promise that you have left life behind. You must promise that your goal is to reach true death. No thanks. Yeah. I lie. Yeah. Promise to serve the dustman. Lie. I promise to serve the dustman. Lie. The Walking Dead dwell among the dustmen, work with the dustmen. That has not escaped my notice. The dustmen have a truce with all the dead. This truce is known as the Dead Truce. The dead shall never harm a dustman as long as we uphold it. As Emmerich intones these words, you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation in the back of your skull. It has something to do with the Dead Truce, but you can't recall what it is. I see.
Updated my journal.
Furthermore, there exist magics that prolong life or interfere with death. Such magics are an anathema to our faction. They rarely work on members of our faction. Nothing must attempt to interfere with your passage to true death. Do you understand? Does that include healing spells? I guess I can't... What if it's difficult for the person in question to die? The nature of your question is unclear. I think I'm immortal. Well, I know someone who is immortal. I'm asking on his behalf. What if the dustman was immortal? then there would not be a dustman. Their belief in immortality would trap the initiate in his life, and they would never reach a true death. I think I'm immortal. I had this immortal friend. I'm asking on his behalf. Then this friend suffers greatly. He has trapped himself in this false existence and can never reach a true death. Trapped himself? Immortality is a choice. Belief, whether one's or another's, affects that flesh. One is immortal when one does not want to give up life. But then, by your argument, death is also a choice. Why do people die in the first place? Death is also a choice. But unlike immortality, there are many that believe in death. Their belief permits us to die. Henrik falls silent for a moment. We are not meant to live forever, initiate. In our minds, we know this to be true. So why would someone remain trapped in this false existence? To reach a true death, one must divest himself of all passions and any ties to this false existence. These things act as an anchor on the spirit. Many creatures, such as ghosts or other restless spirits, are confined to this false existence because of unfulfilled passions. When you said before that this immortal person, what did you mean? Other faction related questions. About that nothing should interfere with true death. Does that non-resurrection include healing spells? Creative magic will work normally. Reincarnations and resurrection magics, however, should not be used on members of our orders. Such magics go against the believer's passage to true death. Okay. It's not like I cast something on myself anyway. I had a question about dead truce. What happens if I attack one of the walking dead? Then he will have broken the dead truce. What about self-defense? There will never be a situation where the dead will attack you. Really? So now the dead will not attack me anymore? What happens if I attack one of them? Then you will have broken the dead truce. As a dustman, what sort of assistance is available to me? You will have access to our storehouse of knowledge, our storehouse of magic and items. You may also come to me if your body is in need of healing, or if your body is in need of rest. What do you have in a storehouse? Dustman earring, plus 30% resistance to everything. Not everything. Cold, magic cold, fire, magic fire. Only usable by Dustman. That means if I change faction, I lose that. Spells. Spells. Level 6 priest. 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 Level 4 wizard, Shroud of Shadows. When the spell is cast, a targeting cursor appears and the player may select any target within touch range. The recipient of the spell gains the following abilities. Plus 3 AC, 10% to stealth, minus 1 penalty to hit the caster. Eh? Minus 1 penalty to hit the caster. Okay. Yeah, you would do that on your characters anyway. Right? To get plus 3 AC or stealth. Man, this is a level 4 spell. It is shit. It needs to be touch range. It needs to be touch range when I cast it, which is just really annoying. I can't just cast it, and I'm pretty sure I can, but here it says no, you need to. So when I cast it, I need to touch the person. And then it gives them +3 to AC, and there's a shroud of shadows around them, essentially. +3 to AC isn't amazing, it's great, but I mean, it's a long spell. But level 4. Whatever, we're gonna buy it. It's super expensive. Ugh. Vampiric Touch. Hold Undead. Well, right now, it's possible that the Undead speak Undead. That's a pre-spell, but apparently I can speak with the Undead. I don't think I need anything on this guy. Well, he might have something else. I request your help. I need some assistance.
I'm
Okay,
gone.
we're done.
All right. Done.
So now here we'll have, yeah, the Dustman thing.
Done.
Yeah, we're good, unless... Yeah, there's the lucky knife. Ugh. I don't want to go back just for that. Shit. I suck. Yeah, let's go to whatever the body place she says.
Done.
Where she find my body. We're investigating our own death.
Oh, I grew up here. Not a pleasant childhood, mind you.
Close your eyes, open the door. You close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble. To your surprise, you find a handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. Time to head on in. And this is probably a one-way. Oh, shit. Farah! What the fuck is going on? You see a slender thieving girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the upend table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach. Oh, I forgot to go see Ignis. Greetings. At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. The tiefling girl seems totally immersed in her artwork.
Done.
Oh, I can just go back.
I'm gone.
Oh, you can pass here. Oh, well. What about the decanter? Whereas it's endless. Yes! Use that on him. And he'll be sure to come free. Oh, Magnus. I'll wait. Do you know the command word? Not yet. Then go find it, I implore you. I will. Okay.
All right.
We need a word. I don't think I have anything else to do here. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're not ready, but
All right.
eventually. I think he's the next character we'll be able to take with us. Yeah, let's play this. Oh, I leveled up. I leveled up. So I gave the tattoo to her. Okay. Um. Let's go with wisdom because of the XP boost. Charisma, once it's at 18, I probably will leave it there for a while. Boost these two things to something like 20, 22. Just to have access to all these little cool character interactions. Charisma has 8. I could go IO with Charisma, but I think 18 is fine. Intelligent Wisdom, I'm more interested in those conversations. Oh, and now we learn more spells per... Yeah, another one of these. And here, well, no level 4 spell because I was too cheap to buy them.
Done.
You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he's missing both of his eyes. The scarred tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Greetings. The old man turns in your general direction, his arm outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness Ubian voice. The friend words, I'll speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you'll call me friend? Is this jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? Never mind. The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos of you are not pots, not. As if everyone here lost his mind, ignore the ramblings. Walk, not talk. Talk is completed to completion. Turns his back to you, apparently done with the conversation. Look, old man, you better give me some straight answers. You'll soon be missing more than just your eyes. The old man seems outraged by your threat. No friend you be, and no friends have you here. Friends I have and friends I call. Leave quickly. Oh shit. Oh, let's reload. I don't want to anger the guy. Greetings. You should speak of chaos, ignores rambling.
I'm gone.
Maybe if I was more chaotic, I would be able to talk to him. Just a pouch. Can I put stuff in the pouch? Nope. It's just there.
I'm gone.
You're molding the key.
Hi.
This won't work.
Right, got it.
Ah.
it.
Ow.
Done.
I think the sound effects are just too high.
Done.
This is what I get for getting into a screen.
Whoa.
Why not?
Whoa. Can I still use this? Raise dead? Yes.
I'm gone. Done.
You said that before and I
Ready.
didn't need a key.
Right.
Done.
You will need a key. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, I didn't see that. Psst, over here. You see a figure hidden amid the shadows in the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which together with her short cropped hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door at the south wall. Why? What is beyond the door? She winces at the sound of your voice, putting a finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, then answers in a hushed voice. As a whole mess of them howling lunatics, that's what. Looks like they're having some sort of gathering. Won't be able to get through to the alley until they clear out. Howling lunatics. Is there an echo in here? Yes, howling lunatics. They belong to the starved dog barking gang, a band of barmy Xausitect, thugs that plague this part of the hive. How many of them are there? I counted about a dozen of them. Of course, I was peeking through a crack in the door, so I could be off by a handful or so. A dozen or so, that's hardly a challenge. Looks like we'll have to find our way through. Is there another way to get through to the alley? A dozen, that's hardly a challenge. Another way. There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There is another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. It may be possible to sneak from that door to the exit and the other side of the room. There's only one problem. What would that be? The door is locked. I tried it. My guess that the key is on one of the tugs upstairs. I'm not cuffed enough to go up in there looking for it though. She folds her arm across. The key is up there. I'll find it. Never mind. I'll take my chance with the lunatics. Oh yeah, I haven't gone upstairs. We could also go for the lunatics.
Updated my journal.
If you do manage to live long enough to find the key, the door is in the room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind you. Or I could just open this and kill all of these guys. That's a lot of people.
Done.
I'll probably try to do both. Where? What? She just disappeared? Well, she did say she was going there. Find the key and sneak out of the tenement. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. I'll be back in a minute.
Ooh, scary.
Final Fantasy III. Do you have what it takes? Final Fantasy III from Squaresoft.
Next!
Battletech, a battle between good, the Star League, and evil, the Clan. A battle between Nikolai Malta, Galaxy will be mine, and Adam Steiner. Never! Brave soldiers in gigantic robot vehicles with one weakness. Hit his blast panel! Battle damage. Battletech, no guts, no galaxy. Adam Steiner comes with Axeman, other mechs sold separately.
This is a dentist, so we can't show you his face. Morning, Chris. But we thought you might like to see what kind of action arcade game he plays. It's Nova 9 from the makers of Stellar 7. Normal arcade action only skims the surface, cleaning up aliens on a few levels. But Nova 9, with its deep cleaning attack action, reaches way into the cosmos, mopping up alien hordes on 9 different levels and killing the interstellar invaders that cause bad vibes. Plus, clinical studies have shown that Nova 9 fights Gur-Draxon, an early form of total interplanetary tyranny. So brush up on intergalactic adventure. Pick up Nova 9 from Dynamics. Arcade action with real bite. Ask anybody.
If you need me, I'll be over here. Bored?
Plus 1 dagger. Bone dagger, same thing. They don't come? No. Oh my god, wow. Damage 20, it did 20 on me. Holy shit. Poor 20, oh, this guy was tougher than the other. Oh yeah, I need to put this on all the time. Okay,
All right,
And of course I can't rest here. Take a bunch of these.
I'm gone. All right.
Let's not be in the front.
Done. All right.
What's up?
I also have spells. I don't need to do that, I don't think. Well, this veteran is bigger, so let's try this. Chromatic orb on you. No, no, no. Magic missile. Oh, you just died.
Oh, is this what I get for that? Why not?
What I should do is...
In enduring, grow strong.
Scriptures of Steel.
In Zerzamon's name.
I think. +1 to it, +1 saving throw. Or power of 1. What the fuck happened?
All right.
Some kind of cloud. Whoa, hello, Mr. Starvdog Mage. Only have one left.
Yeah, good as done.
By your will be done.
Tenement
I'm gone.
key.
I will hear you. Your will be done.
I thought I got that key already.
Done.
Select all character. But where's the key? The door she said that could be unlocked. This one? This will bypass the fight? No. Maybe from here I could... I could sneak past them? Ta gueule. There's this guy here. I'm doing it. Oh shit. Now what? Now the exit is there. I actually want to kill these guys. I want to kill them. This will require
Balance in all things.
lots of stuff. Do this. Yeah, I'll have to
Ready.
use a bunch of spells. She can't do much. She has to do the lack of long-range weaponry in this game. It's kind of weird.
I'm gone. It is I.
Yeah, do this on her.
Die.
That's nothing.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. There cannot be new skies.
This is what I get for getting into a scrape.
Damn. Spell got disrupted.
Could we go away and come back?
Done. I hear your path is mine.
What's this? Oh, when he did the spell?
I'm gone.
Okay. I won't be able to rest up here, I don't think. No. This guy is fine. He's like not getting touched by anything. That's 9 hit points. That's like 3 hit points. I guess you can take some of these, maybe. She has so few hit points. Yeah, we have a ton of these things. Magic missile. We have more here. Why do you have a hole there? It's because some of these were on you, right? Is that the same cloud kill as the other cloud kill? Let's put the 2 cloud kills together. What? Come on. You suck. What? I could have done that on those characters. On those Mill 6 instead of these. But I'd rather just go through these.
All right.
Let's go, we can do this.
I will hear
What
you.
other spell do you have? Missile of Patience. We don't know what this is, actually. Let's do this on me.
In Zerthamon's name. It is I.
The power of 1. Power of 1 on myself. Balance in all things. Oh, if I get damaged, you'll just do it on him. Oh, I need to do these balls of white lightning. Yeah, let's go. We're
Done.
They're dead. They're fucking dead. Boom, ball of lightning. And then Elysium Tears. And it only damages Wow, that was great. And it looks great. What about this thing here?
What? See that? That's a feeling.
Ah, she died. I'm gonna revive her. That's all she had on her. Ray's dead. She comes out with 0 point though. Maybe stay there.
Endure.
You're so fucked.
Enduring, grow strong.
Dude, did you use it?
Shall serve.
Oh, let's go. Just go.
Right.
Everybody go back.
I will hear you.
Aye, right.
You stay there.
Done. Balance in all things.
You could try the mission of patience. Let's try that.
It is I.
Mission of patience on this dude.
In Zerthamon's name. I'm gone.
We don't know if it did anything. The description says it does nothing. No, attack. No, be the first in the front. What the fuck? Ah, wow! Oh, we're gonna fucking die. Man.
I'm hurt.
Damn. Eh.
All right.
I just get destroyed by this guy.
What's up, Chief? Oh, you alley-bred dog.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Oh. Wow.
Done.
Okay,
did you
she
write?
needs to go near her stash. Well, pick up all the stuff that's here. It's probably all her stuff plus more. Punch dagger, more in this. These two things here. This. That's one more thing. This. A small red key, a tenement storeroom key. Aha, we might want all this.
All right.
Oh, but she opened it herself. But now I'm really
Right.
fucked up.
Done.
I think the XP was worth it.
Hmm?
Let's level you. Backstab multiplier increased by 1. Saving throw improve. Hit points. Skills. It's all about opening doors. A pickpocket I don't care about. Stealth, detect traps. I want to be able to detect traps. It's all equal, but this is gonna change quickly. She essentially had points and stuff that I didn't really care that much about.
Done.
Okay. We went everywhere. We are good. And we cannot rest. We're so fucked up right now. I hope that we can rest next area. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, guess I should thank you. She paused for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dogs. See you around, Cutter.
Updated my journal, so I had to drop it.
This is what she gave me. Adder's Tears. When placed on tongue, it dissolves instantly, gives the user the ability to spit forth spiraling bolts of acidic green energy. Well. Where are we now? We can't sleep here. Nope. A massive iron gate. So this seems to be a town anyway. We don't need to talk to you.
Done.
Well. Okay, where's here? Come on.
I'm gone.
Somebody killed the dabbers, that's not good. This is a big area, but there's not much in it. This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face. This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. Several boards have recently been nailed into the place to enforce the sagging building. And I can move to some... Where am I? I'm here, Alley of Lingering Sighs. What, I can't go there? Are you fucking... I have to go around like that? Even this seems like it was a dead end anyway. Let's go back just to be sure. Since this guy's alone, I might talk to him. Yeah, this was blocked anyway. Even though it does say that you can move around here. Whoa. Greetings. Questions. Who are you? Fail. I don't know. Apparently I can go here. Yeah, I can pass through here. And it seems that I could go there even by this means, but it's blocked. Anyway. Ah, this is it, I think. This is the place. This is the place. I found you lying right where we stand. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outwards as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly the undulating mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with a stony caricature of a human face. What is that? I don't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her dagger. But I'm for leaving, for we'll find out. Not just yet, there is something. Suddenly a strong breeze begins to blow around you and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You! It cannot be you! Greetings! What? Do you know me? Greetings. You are restored again? I saw you destroyed. Destroyed where? Who are you? What are you? Where am I? What am I is what I want to say. What am I? Who am I? Destroyed where? I saw you destroyed here in front of me. I saw all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on a strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recess of your mind, there's a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Close your eyes and try to remember. Yes, you remember. The voice of the alley rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed. As soon as I shall be. As soon I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds. Soon stones will crumble and the floating ones will repair me to destruction. You're dying? Pressure is too much places folded inside, not enough space. Must divide. Divide? Oh, it must be in the way. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh. Freaky. So where are we technically standing right now? I really don't know what to answer. I really don't want to know the answer to that, Mort. The voice continues. Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower world. What do you need to divide? The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from dividing. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again. Repairs anew. Must remove floating ones. You want me to kill the Dabus in the alley? Remove it. Only then can I divide. Very well, I will remove the Dabus.
Updated my journal.
Uh-oh. Remove an abyss. That we can't do that.
All right.
I can't seem to get rid of him. It must be removed. Don't worry. I think that you have no choice in the matter. The abyss needs to die. Maybe not die. Maybe I can do something about him. Let's talk to him. Greetings. Never mind. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to us anymore. He may know. He may know. He may know already. Well, fuck it. You die. I attacked him and nothing's happening. Oh, there you go.
I'm hurt.
I don't know if the dead Dabus in here is to show that. Yeah, they can just die. They can die. They're not some kind of We're so fucked up though. I want to rest here. Can I rest?
All right.
I've killed the Dabbis. Never mind, farewell. I killed the Dabbis. Should not have destroyed floating one. Should not have destroyed the floating one. You draw the attention of the bladed one. Painbringer she is. I had to kill him. It was the only way I could get him to stop repairing. What's done is done. The Dabbis is gone. And now you can divide. Look, you asked me to remove him. So I gutted him. Now you can divide, right? It was the only way. Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. Its changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. I'm no carpenter. You want me to undo the Dabbis chains? Ow. Seek out the parts of me the floating ones have changed. Reverse the changes. Undo the repairs. Must be exact, precise. Only then can I divide. Very well. I'll find and reverse the repairs. I probably need some tools, hammer, and the pry bar.
Updated my journal.
Okay, I have the pry bar and the hammer was on the floor near the Dabbis.
I'm gone. Done.
Now I wonder if there was a way to not kill the Dabbis. Let me save here.
I'm gone.
Because I talked to him and maybe I pissed him off when I said...
All right.
I don't know if he's still pissed off. What is this?
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
One of these quick save might do it. Like now I can talk to him, right? Yeah.
I'm gone.
I should have asked what it was. You're dying. Building ones.
Updated my journal. Done.
Okay, now save. We didn't do anything really.
Done.
I just want to see if I can talk to him though. No, it doesn't. It's like pissed off or so. It knows that I want to kill him or something. Okay. This one.
All right.
Okay, so we got the hammer. Yeah, we got the hammer, we got the pry bar.
Done.
Now maybe we click on these places like this. Come on, guys.
All right.
Several new and sturdier boards have been nailed into place over the old ones. With the right tool, it may be possible to reverse the repair. Use the power bar to loosen the boards. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan as the weight shifts unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame.
Done.
Okay. We can't go there. So there's some place else like that.
Done. Done.
Examine the structure. It appears as though the Dabus was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame, their nails nearly pried all the way out. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place, taking a step back to examine your handiwork. You notice that, strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at the first glance.
Done.
I don't see anything else I can do. Maybe go around here, but I would see it. I don't know, let's go talk to the face in the wall.
Done.
I don't want to rest here either. I've reversed the repairs, apparently. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way is now open to you.
Updated my journal.
Oh shit, we got a shit ton of XP. The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and whirling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, looks like my skills have increased.
You there, sir. You look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Is this the one? It's a skull, ain't it? That's what he wants. Grab it. Hey, let go. Let go. Help. Help. Oh, shit.
All right.
And he has a lot of stuff on him. Oh, that's all his stuff, probably. That's my stuff, but that's his stuff indeed. Okay, we might have lost him for a little while there.
I'm gone.
Aye? Why not?
Take it. Really? Really? Great. Okay, and we are in the lower waters right now, so if I go there... Oh, we can fast travel now. That's new. I could click to right picker square. Boom. Let's talk to these guys, even though I want to go in the direction of the... They took Mort. You see a middle-aged man wearing dusty clothes. He does not appear to be the best of health. His skin is pale yellow and you see an occasional pustule along his arms. Greetings. He turns and glances at you from behind hollow eyes. His eyes narrow in suspicion as he continues to glance around. What you want? Questions. What you bothering me for? I look the part of a tout. You're available. I seem to be a knowledgeable individual and I can learn from. What do you want to know? Who are you? Name's Koror. In my day, I was a pretty good warrior. Well, them days is over, but I still know a trick or two. Can you teach me the warrior's way? Why not? Let me think about it. Questions. Are you feeling alright? Nothing a few years of death won't cure. He coughs and looks up. Hair's been getting worse in the world late, but I reckon it should level out once the great foundry settles, or wind blows through from the spire. What is with the air here? It's mostly because of all the portals. He has a coughing fit and then returns his attention to you. What do you mean? Lots of doors to the lower planes here, and letting bad air and fumes and such from who knows what layers of the abyss. That's why there is the lower ward. He laughs. You jump through this area is like breathing in a meal. Salt, smoke, pipeweed. It's all yellow blankets of smoke and stinging sulfurous gas that this ward spits out. Gives you a gap-toothed smile. Pretty, eh? You mentioned the foundry. Scent of the ward, pretty much. Look for the stacks. Them godsmen make a bunch of things out of iron, nothing fancy. But they work. Add to the bad air, too. Godsmen's. What is with the air? It seemed something about the winds earlier. The believers have their kip in the great foundry. Banging and singing and chanting. Their barmy silliness on being the powers in the next 10 upon 10 and a bunch of others 10 lifetimes. He rolls his eyes and then spits a brown mass from his mouth. All they do is suffer and slave and work. I slave twice as hard, and no way am I going to be any sort of power, you understand me, Burke? What is with the air? You seem something on the winds? The foundry question. This ward. What's there to do here? You're looking at get your iron tempered maybe? None of them placed near. Might you try and keep on the other wards? Excuse me? I could use some jink. You're looking for work, then your luck's run dry. A little enough to go around for you to live here. Buy things. The open air market. He has nothing to say about it. Is there anything interesting to see? We just talked about that. Anything else? Oh, he said something about the tower. Ha! He laughs, but it soon breaks into coughing. One of the more damnable mysteries of this ward. Here tell it simply dumped itself in Sigil one day many years ago. No idea where it came from, how it got there, or how it get in the damn thing. Takes up space and looks like a sight. All them acid burns, weapon scars. Looks like it's seen a few hundred wars, it seems. It does. I had a skull that's been stolen from me. Do you know anyone? Now this... It's the new water chip. It was the journal and Pharaon and then it was the bronze ball, and now it's the skull. He looks a little uncomfortable. Missing a skull, are you? Well, now, you never heard such from me, but there's people in these parts that make a living by collecting heads of the dead. Work for the basher named Lothar. They call him the Master of the Bones. Where can I find this Lothar? Now that's dangerous wigwag. If I were to say anything, which I'm not, I would say to keep an eye out for a gutted building here in the ward. Mayhap you would find something there. But you never heard such from me. Okay. Kina. This woman has a yellow cast to her skin and severe features. Tattoos cover her body and she wears a long blade at her side. Her eyes are like two small black pearls. As you approach her, they follow Dakon movements. Before you reach her, Dakon breaks in. I would have you hear me. What is it? I could have said no, silence. It is my will that we not speak to this woman. Then do not speak to her. Why do you insult the unbroken circle of Zertamon by continuing to wear it against your heart? You are not numbered among the people. Betrayer of Shrak-Thlor, the Anarchs and the Zerts has spoken, and their word shall be obeyed. You are not to speak your mind to me, or to any Zerth. Will you hear this human when he speaks? His words carry the weight of yours, and have the shape of Limbo's form. I will not hear you, Dakon. He travels with me, Kina, disciple of Zertamon. He comes to you to hear the words of Zertamon, which you as a Zert must impart. Will you hear him? The words of Zertamon are not for the ears of a human to be heard. Their minds are not as one, and they bring division wherever they travel. This one wears a shirt of scars and blood, and he travels with a traitor. Vilkar's heart beats within your chest if you ask if I will hear him. Will you close your mind to his words? Know your words before you speak your mind, Kina. Zerth of Zertamon. I will not hear him. He will hear me. That is sufficient. Dakon turns to you and speaks in your language. She will teach you. The Gith woman turns to you. Her bleak pearl eyes glint dangerously. You are not known to me, but your trappings speak ill of you, human. Your body is a book written in scars and blood, and you walk in the shadow of a pariah that claims to speak for Zertamon himself. Speak your mind. Greetings, Swordringer. Greetings, shadow of a pariah. What do you mean? Can you teach me the way of Zertamon? Greetings. She hisses in irritation. Your pleasantries are as dust. The sign of morning draws near. Time is short, human. What did you mean, the shadow of a pariah? You walk with a pariah, and you know not his history. He is quick to speak other words, but of his history he has remained silent. Ask him of Shrak-Thlor, of the fall of a mighty fortress to the Githyanki, and see what his divided mind reveals to you. Ask him how he speaks with Zertamon's words, but his karak is as mist. It is not Zertamon's words that lack conviction, it is their echoes that have been distorted. There is no doubt in how Zertamon's mind is spoken. Generation of Zerth are as Rakma's jewel, one of mine on this matter. Your stance carries with it a divided mind. The doubt is yours, an echo cast from your own faithlessness. Your words speak not the mind of Zertamon. They are shaped of angles and eight, as if molded from Gith's mind itself. You shall lie with the dead of Shrak-Thlor in shifting chaos, for you see all with Vilkar's eye. Your mind is divided, your karak weak. Stand in the way of the blades. Dakon, you will stop this now. Let it go, Dakon. Attack the Zerth. stand in the way. As if seizing your intent, Dekon speaks to you without breaking the gaze he holds to Kina. Hold fast, and do not stand in the way of our blades. Let it go. Dekon reluctantly lowers his blade. Kina stares at him incredulously for a moment, and then a sharp grin splits her features. The truth at last. Your mind is not divided. You are a slave to this human. He speaks with an anarch's authority to you, and you listen. Your mind is cast in Git's mold, Kina. Let's go, Dekon. You have lost your way, Dekon. Know that I hope you find your path. I pity you. Farewell. Let's go, Dekon. Can we dock more to this gift? Dekon, cut her down! It is not my will to do this. Do it! But remember that she walks a fine line. She speaks to Dekon again. Will you strike me down for one, not of the people? Do his words carry more weight than those of his earth? You are truly lost, Dekon. How did you come to be? How did this come to be? Dekon sighs. Anarch of 100 years, there is no hourglass that could measure the tale. The matter is as twisted as Freehe's roots, and the resolution is near impossibility. It may never come. Judge me not too harshly. You have lost your way, Dekon. Know that I hope you find your path. I thought I could talk to this person. I don't know if it's a... Oh, I'm neutral good now. Interesting. Lawful neutral.
I'm gone.
I can still come back anytime to you. Vorten. Man, every character is a named character here. Greetings. Gives you a bored look. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Vorten at your service. I have some questions. I don't mind to be rude, but I'm on duty and have no time for questions. If you would like information, go talk to Ebb Creekness. I know Ebb Creekness. I talked to him. Sebastian. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. Good day. I'm Sebastian. Greetings to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence as he notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrow arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to see me, Cutter. What, are you trying to say you can help me with these scars? He smiles at you and shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forwards and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks up to you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I cannot cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. And your price? Ah, yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you are being weighted somehow. He seems to come to some sort of a decision. I have a job that I think you could perform. Go on. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I am no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. Let me guess, you want me to solve this problem for you? Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract, or face the consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What kind of creature? An Abishai named Grosuk, Cutter. He paused to gauge your reaction. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. He gestures at your scars. What were you contracted to do? He shakes his head. I cannot reveal the information, Cutter. I am magically bound not to. That is why people can come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. Give me the details.
Updated my journal.
He smiles at you and gives you a sigh of relief. Thank you, Cutter. The creature is an Abishai named Grosuk. We'll need a magic weapon to cause him any harm, so check with some of the shops if you do not own one. A spellcaster can arm it as well. Grosuk can be found to the east beyond the siege tower. Yes, over beyond the market. Damn thing just appeared one day, several years back. No one knows why, and no one seems to be able to get inside. Who are you? What kind of work? Confidential work. I'm known for my discretion. You hesitate to use the word mage. Why? I'm not a mage, Cutter. I can perform the art in my own way. I have forsaken the normal studies of magic and follow my own path. He pauses and shrugs his shoulders. It's easier to call me a mage than to argue the point. What's this place? The market? The ward? The slums? What's it called? The lower ward? That depends on your point of view. The rich says it's because this is the home of the common or the lower classes. If you ask those who live here, it's because of the portals and the incident. Yes, he frowns as he pauses to think. A long time ago, this was known as the Prime Ward. People new to the city were placed here and not allowed access to all of Sigil. There were many other restrictions placed upon them as well. Some Berg took offense to that and decided to form a rebellion. It went nowhere, of course, until he made a fascinating discovery. You see, there are a lot of portals in this area of the city, and most of them open onto the lower planes. Well, that Barmy Berg found a way to open them all at once. He allowed anything that wanted to come through the portals into the city. It became quite bloody. A terrible war ensued. Anyway, that's why this is known as the lower ward, because of the portals. Sebastian, how did this person open all the gates? He used an item that he either had a commission or made himself. What was it called? He paused to think of a moment. I remember a shadow sorcerer's key. At the mention of the key, you begin to feel dizzy. The world around you freezes, and everything turns gray. You sense a past memory trying to force its way into your consciousness. Relax and let it come.
Updated my journal.
The world around you fades, and you find yourself in darkened streets of Sigil. Your heart is pounding, trying to break free from your chest. Your breath comes in ragged gasps. You've come running for hours, it seems, and yet you cannot stop. You turn a corner and enter an alley, finally slowing your flight. You feel your strength fade as you lean against a nearby wall and try to catch your breath. You become aware of something hard pressed into the palm of your hand. Cleansing down, you open your clenched fist to stare at the gem embodied in the flesh. Your body sags toward the wall until your forehead touches its cold, damp surface. Your eyes close and you force yourself to take slow, deep breaths. Just as you feel your strength returning, you hear a faint noise and instantly snap to full awareness. You turn to look toward the alley mouth. At first, you see nothing, just ghost visions caused by the shadows of the night. You are about to turn away when a slight movement catches your eye. Slowly, a female form glides around the corner, pauses, and then turns to face you. Your eyes travel from her slender waist toward her full bosom, and then her blade-enshrouded face. Even in the darkness, you can see her cold, emotionless eyes. The memory fades and your normal vision returns. You are standing before Sebastian in the market. He is looking at you with concern, but this passes when he sees that you are all right. Thought I lost you for a moment there, Cutter. What became of the shadow sorcerer's key? No one knows. The key has been lost for some time now. Many believe the Lady of Pain took the key to prevent it ever being used again. So, what was the outcome of the rebellion? Well, everyone except the leader was given pages in the dead book. The leader and the creatures just up and vanished one day. Surely the lady's work. The survivors fled the ward. The fumes of the lower plains had polluted the air, you see. Anyway, the ward remained deserted until the foundry was eventually built. Home of the Goldsman Cutter. What's going on around here? A skull was kidnapped. He stared at you for some time before answering. A skull, well, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that your skull is now in the possession of the Master of the Bones, which means you should get yourself another skull cutter. What can you tell me about the Master of the Bones? He frowns and glances about for a moment. His name is Lothar, and he does not appreciate the attention of others. I know nothing of him, and can answer no questions about him. Let us speak of another subject. Where can I find this Master of Bones? A ruined house somewhere in the sward leads to his demisness. Demisn? I know nothing more. Let's speak of something else. Okay. Okay, so let's continue to talk to these people that are named. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint. Greetings. I have some question. Who are you? My name is Xantia. Is there something else you want? Questions. What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight and I want to see it. A fight? Yes, see the 3 Tokala over there? They're going to try to kill an Abishai. The stupid oafs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. What exactly is it? It's a lower plains creature. A bat is who I think. She frowns in thought. In any case, Abishai have nasty dispositions. Sharp claws and can cast spells. Very formidable. The Tokola look like they can take care of themselves. Normally, I would say yes. Tokola are very powerful warriors. However, I know something they don't. What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. The Tokola will be slaughtered, I have no doubt about it. She straightens up and watches the Tokola eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know, my husband told me. Why don't you warn the Tokola? Why should I do that? I'm the one who suggested the fight. Why? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in local taverns. Last evening it forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into a table I was sitting at. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he was truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. You're going to get them killed because they ruined your dress?
Dated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind the situation. She looks at you like you're an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. She looks angry. What can you tell me about this ward? Nothing. The fight. I must be going.
I'm gone.
Are these the people that we're talking about? Or it must be these 3. Everybody has a fucking name here. It's crazy. This is so packed. Just let's talk to a lower ward townsperson. Questions? I'll take a phone. A new moment. No, leave. Okay, bye.
Endure, I shall serve. I hear you, I shall serve.
All right.
Explore Sigil. A newborn alley has come into being, allowing me to access the other wards of Sigil. I should explore these new streets as if I can find someone knowledgeable enough to help me decipher who I am. Kill Grosuk, the Abishai for Sebastian. Find Cheryl's father. In the crypt. Oh, oof. I kind of forgot about this. I could wrap this up eventually. I either caused it or played a significant role in the rebellion, so I might have been the guy who did the whole thing. I think the guy said southeast. Let's talk to Anez. You see a sickly, Gizari woman. She is hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood. She spies you and hisses. Greetings. She stares at you and speaks a few mumbled words to Dakon. Dakon glances at you and says she cannot understand your speech. She says she's dying. What's she dying of? Her name is Anazi, and she says she used to work in a meat-curing house here until a half-month ago when the illness became too much for her to bear. She was abandoned, evicted from her home, and left for dead. Speech pains her, and her illness has crippled much of her mind. She says there's nothing she can give you of value. And know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery, that is all. As a Zert of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Do it. Then be merciful. Do not do it, we have other tasks. Do it, make it painful. Stab her for fun, put her out of her misery. Let's get out of here. Say farewell. Put her out of her misery. Let's say this. It feels like there's nothing else to do with this woman than this. Make it hurt. Dakon draws his blade. 3? Is that what I said? And waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zotaman. He wears for a moment, and her face is stoic. His blade is a blur. Well struck. Let's go.
Knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
4,000 XP for doing that.
Done.
Oh, I should get the skull as soon as possible, so that he can share with the XP. Because right now this XP is just to us.
I will hear you.
Done.
Yeah, so it's probably not these guys. There's a lot of Zerts here. Gits. The man has a yellow cast to his skin. All beholden Zerth. This one is numbered among the faithful. It is my will that you know this human travels with me. Will you hear him? His words are known to me, Zerth. His actions are not. His shadow speaks of one who has seen combat and bested all that stood against him. Do my eyes fail to see, beyond the still circle? Your questions flies true. It is my will that you know we walk the same path. Will you hear him? I will hear him, Zerth. He turns to face you and awaits your questions. Ask your questions, direct them as you would direct your mind. Who are you? He bows his head to you. I am Elsin, a soldier of the Gitzerai. I'm here to gather supplies. I have discovered that the city is like Tri-Igor's gem. Oft praised, but little of value is to be found in it. The air is poor for one of the people, and those within it do not know themselves. They are empty shells. He raises his arms and holds them to his face, then his chest in reverent gesture. The scars that bedeck my face come from encounters in the halls of Ilzenzine. My Rankma band was nearly devoured by cowardly Illithids. The scar upon my upper torso comes from the weak-driven blade of a Githyanki kin-stealer. He nods at your scars. Speak the history of your scars. It is a sign of honor to ask about one's scar. It shows respect for your history. I do not recall I earned most of them. They have come from so many battles that a tale would be too long in the telling. I do not recall. How can scars not tell stories of how they came to be? They're just scars. Everyone gets them. I have lost the memory of their past and my past as well. Chazna Menden, I mourn your loss of memory of mine and history. Where did you get the tattoos? They speak of your history. They speak of the history of my kin and grant me their strength and minds. One etched by Arja Rock of the Isle of Seal tells of my kin, Jilikai, who buried his enemies in the walls of Shraklor. Another here was inscribed by Fel, the Dobus who walks, and tells of the battle of Roji and myself as we fought 7 Sladi in the plains of Limbo before the 8th silence Roji's mind. He nods at your tattoos. Speak the history of your tattoos. They speak of what I hope to accomplish. They speak of the obstacles I have overcome and the tales of my past, lest I forget them. Your tales are noted, Swordringer. Thanks. You spoke of Fel, the Dabus who walks and the master of the craft. Some tattoos tell tales, others tell of the spirit. The tattoos that Fel inscribes upon the skin lend strength of the body and strength of mind based on the tell. What kind of strength? The tattoo of Ruji, he who spilled the life of 7 Sladi, gives me strength in my limbs when I am faced by overwhelming odds. The strength lent would depend on the experience. Tell Fel your tells, and the tattoos will grant their powers when the tell is placed upon the flesh. I know where to find them. Okay.
Done.
I think I'm gonna teleport, but fast travel. Go heal myself. I'm so fucked up. So this is where we are? No. We're here. Why can't I click on this? Oh, maybe this is the only place I can go. Oh, it's a travel.
Done.
Yeah, and so now when I click this, can I just fast travel every time? Okay, well, let's go back to the buried village then. Well, no, before going to the buried village, let's go here.
All right.
Rest.
Done.
Or maybe I should go directly to the skull. You know, I'm pretty tired. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna play this on Wednesday. Continue this on Wednesday. Tomorrow we continue Homeworld 2. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid Cord the Barbarian. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. See you next time. Oh, there's a bit of reading. Yes. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.